Hi there, welcome back. So I'm finally getting around to filming my currently inked for April 2025. It's been a lot going on. So this is a little bit of a, I don't know, a little bit of a, oh, I grabbed the wrong ink. Let's see. There it is. It was hiding. Oh, I'm not sure if I have these kind of in the right order. I tried to, but we're going to do something a little different. I'm not using like the things that I did last month. I don't know. I don't feel like the pairings and I have so many inks and honestly so many pens that I just want to have fun with it. I don't want to feel like I'm grading things. So we're just going to do a swatch, just a little bit of writing. And then what I've been doing is as I use my inks, I've been writing just a little bit somewhere in here. So I've been writing just little snippets of how I'm feeling and how the ink's working at the time. So I'm just going to continue to do that. And then when I do my roundup, we'll kind of go through that. But I don't think I'm going to give my inks and my pens a grade anymore. I'm just going to swatch, do a little bit of like the ink and what pen it's in down here. And we're just going to have some fun with it. So we will start off. The first ink that I have is Ferris Wheel Press Ambrosia Indulgence, and I have it in my Banu Pixie, and it's gonna roll away. Let me grab see if that works. And I only drew lines on one half because I didn't want to move the little backing paper until I have to, so I'll just stop the video and draw the lines on this side when I'm done with this side. So we are just going to get started. And I'm going to just do a little bit of a swatch, I think. So we're doing this on Cosmo Air Light. And I am slopping ink everywhere. Let me clean this off. I squirted it all over my hand. Oops. Okay. So let's just kind of do a little swatch. I just wanted something a little different, and hopefully it's not going to bleed through. I didn't really think about that because I think I put a lot of ink down. So maybe we can just kind of bring it up and put it more up here at the top. And then that way we have a little bit of a fun little swatch. And then I'm just gonna write with the pen on the side over here. And I don't know, I mean, maybe next month we'll do it this way. I think writing is easier that way, but I just wanted something different. So this is Ferris Wheel Press. See if I can spell it right, because I didn't earlier in the month. Ambrosia Indulgence. And it is in my Banu Pixie with a medium nib honey bronze. Yeah, this might not be the right format for this, just because some of the names get a little long, and then it's going to be like one word on each line. So that is not the best pairing color-wise, but it was fun, and I wanted to use the pen and the sparkles and all that. All right, next up we have my TWSBI Kyanite, and the ink in it is Robert Oster Brandy. I've actually bought a bottle since. I really love this ink, so I bought a whole bottle, but we're going to swatch this sample. I think that's what I filled from too, because well, no, I don't know, because there's a lot of ink in there, and there was not a lot of ink in this sample. So we're just gonna do kind of the same thing, just do a little bit of a swatch. That one I may have not gotten enough. I don't know. Ink goes pretty good ways. But I really like this. This is one of my favorite, I don't know. Like, I keep saying that all inks are my favorite. I really just love color, and these are just fun. So fun to play around with. Okay, so this is a vac fill. For those of you that have known, I've had issues here lately with my vacs. I don't know what's going on. This pen works perfectly for me. I have no issues with it. So I'm under the impression that, for one, I know there's something wrong with my Halloween pen from Novelar. There's something wrong with that one. So this is Robert Oster Brandy. I worked out the problem that was with my 126, my Asvine 126. That was I don't know, I think it was just a fluke thing with it dumping the fill, and because I refilled it and it worked perfectly after that. So I think that was just a fluke thing that happened. So this is my TWSBI VAC 700 in, oh, I think it's YT. I don't know how to spell kyanite, with a medium nib. But this one has worked perfect since the day that I inked it up. No issues at all. It's beautiful. I love this pen. So again, not really a matchy match, but I love the ink, and this was the pen that I just got that day. I think I actually got the pen and the ink the same day. So yeah. And so I paired them together. Next up, we have another Robert Oster in Yellow Sunset. This ink is so pretty, and it may be similar to that. I guess we'll find out. Clean everything off. I have this in my Jinhao 9019, I believe. These are both kind of like, I guess, a brownish yellow. No, orangish yellow. Yeah, let's go with that. I think they're more, but this one's more of a yellowish orange. I feel like the other one's more of a brownish color. So hopefully they're enough different to I did try to put these in like a rainbow order so they'd look very rainbow-like on the swatches out here. But hopefully it does dry a lot different than the ink next to it. All right, so this is Robert Oster Yellow Sunset in my Jinhao 9019 yellow with a fine nib. I think I'm gonna like how this looks so much in my notebook. It's coming out so good so far. Okay. Next up, we're going to ink a pen because I haven't actually inked it yet, but I'm going to. So I have been, I've been holding off on inking my new Sailor. And actually, I think I'm gonna have to do a syringe fill so you guys can see that. But then I'll saturate the feed because I don't think there's enough ink in there to draw it up through. So we are going to do that really quick. Get my little thing out. We're just gonna have fun today, right? Get my little syringe. But I've been holding off on inking this, and I did a little test the other day when I did my, I don't remember what day it was, the swatch for one of my 30 inks 30 days, and I feel like this ink is a nice little, oh, I'm making a mess everywhere. I'll just do that. Okay. Nib. And so sometimes when it gets pretty low, this is what I'll do. I used to like to syringe fill all of my pens just because I felt like it was cleaner. Well, not today necessarily, but now I just kind of go for quickness, and I can generally fill a pen a lot quicker. Just filling it normally. Okay, so let's set this off, and let me get my little, I can't believe I splattered that everywhere. Man, it's all over the paper. Okay, so I'm just gonna dab this off a little bit and just kind of clean it up. But I think it's a nice pairing. I think it goes well together. So we're gonna swatch that next. I have a mess. Let me grab another paper towel. That one was pretty used up. Oh, I didn't share. So this one, again, it's not like the greatest pairing, but I wanted to use this yellow pen, and this ink is just so pretty. So fun. Okay, so we will do our little swatch. Okay, sorry, I am not sure where that cut off, and it won't let me watch it, so I really hope that all that footage is not lost. My phone died. So anyway, we are going to go ahead and write out. This is Pelican. Adventurine. In my Sailor. gear. Starboard lights with a medium nib. I am loving this pen, but I think the ink in the writing matches very nicely. I love this pen so much. All right. Next up is we're doing another green. My Leonardo. I did ink this up technically in March when I got it at the end of March, and I just kind of kept it because I didn't want to clean it out. I just inked it up. So I didn't have it on my currently inked for March, so we just brought it in for April. And I love this pairing. So we are going to swatch the ink. The ink and pen came together, so. And I would say they're probably very similar in color, but this one has gold shimmer. So they may be very, very similar in color, but I didn't want to put this ink in my Sailor, even though it would actually probably match perfectly because of the gold, but I don't know, I'm a little nervous about putting shimmers in this Sailor, at least for now. Maybe once it's not so much a new pen, but I just got it, so. But yeah, it's a little bit different, hopefully. It'll dry a little different. It's a little darker, I think. I absolutely love this pen. I almost didn't get it, and I'm so glad I did. It's my first Leonardo. It's just gorgeous. So let's give it a little bit of a shake. Get the shimmer moving around, but this pen has handled it like beautifully. So the ink is Van Diemen's. It's actually Van Diemen's and Pen Chalet collab, but it is called Liquid Luck. And the pen is a Leonardo Memento Zero in Luck Bringer. I was sitting here looking, the starboard lights just doesn't look right. Is that what it's called? I'm pretty sure that's the name of the pen. Starboard lights. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. It just looks weird written out. In Luckbringer with a medium nib. I love this pen. I love this ink. I may need to, I don't know. That's a lot of ink down there. Soak up a little bit of it. Oh, it's a lot of ink. That'll be okay. All right. So that is my Leonardo Memento Zero. It's Jonathan Brooks resin in Luckbringer with Liquid Luck ink in it. Beautiful. Next up, I'm going to call this my Grail pen. I've never, oh, actually, let's hold up just a minute and let me draw the lines for the rest of these pens. Okay, starting over. I think my lines are a little crooked too, by the way. So we have 9 pens. I don't know that I said that in the beginning. But this next pen is, I'm going to go with this as my Grail pen. I have never been so emotional buying a pen. And when it arrived, I just absolutely love this pen so much. I have had it inked since the day that I got it. I did change the ink this month. We picked something a little different. And God, I just love this pen. This is my Walltown Berkeley. I just absolutely adore this pen. It's just so pretty. So, okay. Let me lay it. Maybe we can kind of squeeze it in here where it can lay while I swatch. So this ink is Sailor Mano Yuri, I guess is how you pronounce it. This was a sample from pen friend Diana, and when I swatched it, I was like, oh my gosh, I need this ink in my life. So I ordered it. I ordered a bottle like almost immediately. Okay. My water is just so, it's so blue at this point. Okay. And I have like, yeah, I'm just like splattering ink everywhere. That's okay. But I don't know. I feel like the different colors in this really match this, because I had kind of decided that not necessarily that the Venta Liquid Sepia would always be in that pen, because obviously I don't always want a glitter shimmer ink in, especially like my Grail pen, my favorite love. I felt like I wanted a pen that I could just write with this month, and it didn't, I mean, because I don't necessarily use shimmer at work. It's not really, I mean, I don't know that she'd really care, but I don't know. It's just me. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's very professional, I guess. But this is going to actually have some shimmer in it because the converter still had. But it's not, like, super noticeable. But, God, I love this pen. And I think it's actually not too bad of a match because this has so many different colors in it that it's just beautiful. So this is Sailor Yuri in my Walltown. Oops. Yeah, I think the problem with doing this way is that you can't really, I guess I could put something down on this side of the paper. Walltown, Berkeley, in pink, abalone, Persian or Parisian, with a medium nib. Did I go to, I think I went down an extra line. It was hard to keep everything straight, and then I think my lines are a little crooked, but I love this pen so much. Yeah, you can see a little bit of shimmer in a couple of the spots, but oh well. It is what it is. I love this pen, and I will be using it. I mean, for the foreseeable future, it will probably be in every currently inked. I just love this pen so much, and I take it with me in my little Enlibe case. I love this case. It's really nice. I don't remember what other pen I had in here. Oh, I think I had maybe wasn't my iris. It was my, where is that pen? Oh, it's up here. No, that is my iris. Maybe it is what I had in here. My iris, no, I was thinking I had my kyanite in there, but no, I think that's right. I had my iris in there. Okay, which is actually the next pen, so I just put it up for nothing. Okay, so next up we have Birmingham Pen Co.'s Robin's Egg, and this is just a really, really pretty blue. All right, so we will get our little, maybe I'm just like too forceful when I put these down. My little bubbles, but they seem to pop and go everywhere. Next to my lovely swampy. I love swampy colors though. They're like my favorite. I don't know how like on spring theme that my palette is for April, but I'm enjoying it. I don't know. I don't think it's too bad. I think that's the only really swampy color. All right. So I have this in my TWSBI Diamond Iris. I love this pen. It was a gift from Steven. Let's see. So this is Birmingham Pen Co. Robin's Egg. Yeah, I feel like I took it down. Well, maybe it's because that was longer. So TWSBI Diamond 580 in Iris with a fine nib. I'm just going to keep it going. That's such an awkward angle to write at. But I love this pen, and I think just the blue, there's just a tiny hint of blue in this one. It's mostly purple, but I think it just looks fun with that color. I love that color. It's so nice. All right, we've got two more. Maybe I can move it over a little bit right and put my pen here. Okay, so next up is a pen that I got last month in a mystery box. I hadn't used it yet, so I wanted to ink it up, and I love this pen. I really do. It's so nice. And actually, I could have done that one in it, but I did Birmingham Pen Co. Chinchilla. Man, I've got ink literally. Hopefully this stuff doesn't affect. But yeah, so I got Birmingham Pen Co. Chinchilla, which is a very muted, I guess, maybe purple. It's not like super purpley. Doesn't necessarily match the pen, but I think it works well with it. Yeah, see, when I put this down, it just kind of splatters a little bit. I have ink everywhere. I don't feel like it was doing that with the other inks. Maybe I'm doing something different, but I just really like this purple. Again, just Birmingham Pen Co. inks are really nice if you can find them. But I'm really enjoying the way that these are turning out, these swatches. I'm having fun with this. I just felt like that, I guess that it was just more work than fun, the way that I was doing it. And I mean, I guess it's nice to know what inks work well in your pens, but I don't know how to explain it. Do I really care? I don't know. I don't know that I really care, because I have so many of both that odds are, unless I make it a permanent pairing, they're not going to be the same, like, maybe ever. So this is Birmingham Penco Chinchilla. In my Conklin 1898 primary manipulation cool tone with a, what did I get, medium nib. And I just like this pen. I like it a lot more than, like, when I initially got it, the red was just kind of, I don't know, I just don't feel like it fits with the rest of the colors. Just right there. If it was more blended, like here, it doesn't bother me, but it's just so much right there. I feel like it's just kind of distracting. But I love this pairing. This pen writes so well. Such a pretty pen. But I think that looks nice. All right, last up. So this pen is new to me. I just received it at the end of March, and it is from Myers Pen Co. But I actually put my Monarch nib on it. So I am using Linen Toolbar Charming. I finally got this ink replaced. I ordered it from Atlas. It was, I don't know, end of February, maybe March. And it came and it had mold in it. So they had to send their entire stock back. So they just recently were restocked, and I picked it up and decided to ink it up this month. Because it's definitely a springy feeling ink. Looks very light, but I feel like it gets a little darker as it dries. And there are like splatters of other colors all over this page, so it may actually mix with some of them. I'm trying not to like push too much on some of the spots where there's other ink. That way maybe it won't mix too bad. I may need to pick up a little bit of this purple. I think I put too much down. It did, the other side I checked whenever I did these lines, and it hadn't bled onto the other page, so I'm hopeful that maybe it won't bleed on this side. Try to keep it in check. Oh, I think I have a nice rainbow of colors here. I think that's going to be good. Okay, so like I said, this is my Myers Pen Co. The color is Paradise, and I have my Monarch nib. Is it not going to focus? There we go. I have my Monarch nib on it. I love this nib. Okay, so this is Linen Toolbar Charming. In my Myers pen Ceradise with my Monarch nib. God, I love this nib so much. So I'm going to do, and then we'll do the wider. I love that nib so much. But I think this is a pretty nice pairing. Yeah, you can see right there I got some purple and there's some green. It's okay though. But I think this is a pretty nice pairing. The ink goes well with the swirlies and this lighter color, but it will dry down. It dries down a little darker. Let me get this pen put up. I think that's everything. Oh my goodness. We made it through it. With a, oh, I keep hitting the camera. With a dead camera at one point, and everything else seems to be okay though. I'm gonna have to clean. Clean my tools. I'm gonna have to get some clean water to clean my tools. But we will zoom in. So first we have Ferris Wheel Press, Ambrosia Indulgence in my Benu Pixie. We have Robert Oster Brandy in my TWSBI VAC 700 in Kyanite. We have Robert Oster Yellow Sunset in my Jen Hal Yellow Transparent 9019. We have Pelican Adventurine in my Sailor Pro Gear Starboard Lights. We have Van Diemen's, oh, look at that shimmer, Van Diemen's Liquid Luck in my Leonardo Memento Zero Luck Bringer. This is Sailor Yuri Manyo Collection in my Walltown Berkeley Pink Abalone and Parisian. And then we have Birmingham Penco Robin's Egg and my TWSBI Diamond 580 Iris. Next up we have Birmingham Penco Chinchilla and my Conklin 1898 Primary Manipulation Cool Tone. And then lastly we have Linen Toolbar Charming in my Myers Pen Ceradise with the Monarch nib. And that is going to be it, folks, for my April currently inked 2025. I'm so glad to get this video finally filmed. But I hope you liked this video, and I hope you're liking all the inky videos that we've been doing this month. But if you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and it would mean the absolute world to me if you consider subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next one.